Hey everyone, this is Zero Gaming. Welcome back to our Subnautica series. In the last episode, we just started building our habitat, and as you can see, I've gone a little bit farther. Um, this game kind of takes a really long time to find materials and gather materials, so I had to put a lot of hours in to show you guys what I got. Since the last episode, I actually had a transmission that told me to go to an alien facility, and I ended up exploring that alien facility. I didn't get it on video, sadly. I wish I had. But at the alien facility, I actually ended up contracting some kind of disease or bacteria, which I'm going to show you by scanning myself right now. It says I'm infected. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'm guessing that I'm going to have to go back to the facility or find a way to cure myself. I'm not sure how fast I'm going to die or if I'm going to die or what's going on. Um, but we'll get to that, I guess, after this. So as you can see in my facility, I've got the blueprints for a vending machine, which is actually pretty cool. I got some windows in my living space. I've got a planter, well, actually 3 planters. I haven't planted any seeds yet. I built the aquarium and I put some fish in it, so this is looking pretty sweet. This way I finally fabricated a medical kit and a radio, and it looks like I have a new message. Let's see what this says.
Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Alright, so we have a new transmission. I guess that means there's more people coming. We got a window here. Now, there's several different options for lockers. I actually chose the wall lockers. There's a bigger one because you can label it #1, and #2, you can just put more of them around. This is the example of the big locker. Has lots of spaces, but doesn't really have a way to label it, or can't really figure out what's inside of it without looking. Let me adjust the volume here so you guys can hear what I'm saying. Let's see what else. Also, I had installed this observatory, which I got the blueprints for, which is pretty cool. It's like a 360-degree turnaround of everything that you can see it. Now, when I first installed this, it actually sprung a leak, and my whole facility went underwater, which was a little bit disappointing. And then I figured out that you just had to reinforce it with one of these doors here and use the repair tool to button up all the holes, and it actually drained itself. So I was pretty thankful for that. So in this episode, we're going to go ahead and I got the blueprints for the Seamoth. We're going to actually build the Seamoth so I can go about figuring out how to cure myself and go to some of these other places. Oh, let's also note that in the last episode, I was getting pretty pissed off because I couldn't figure out how to put a beacon on my fort, and it was a little bit difficult to find. But I actually found the blueprints for the beacon. They're in some of like those containers and stuff, and the beacon kind of just you build it and then you kind of just place it down and it shows a beacon light. You can choose the color in your beacon menu. You can do that by pushing tabs and going to beacon. I don't see an option to rename it, which is a little bit disappointing, but you can set the color for it, so it serves its purpose. So since it's dark, let's get on to building this Seamoth. Pretty excited about this because I think that the Seamoth is a vessel and you don't have to worry about running out of oxygen, or you can just keep traveling and do what you need to do. So let's finish up this locker real quick. It's been bugging me. As you can see, it gives you the option to rename. Let's see what I got in my things. Quartz. We'll put quartz in this one because I don't have one that has quartz yet. So we'll label this quartz. Quartz, if I could spell. And then we'll just transfer all our quartz into there. I got copper ore. Let's see where I have the copper ore. Here. Get rid of some of this. This has been real useful because, you know, it just frees up your inventory so that you can make a lot more stuff. I mean, carry a lot more stuff. Um, that alien facility I was speaking of, I found uranidiol, whatever that is, crystal, and also ion cubes. I'm not sure what these do yet. They say they're a high capacity alien energy source, so hopefully those will come in for later use. Let's get on to this fabricator. I need to build some titanium. I picked up some metal for that because I was running low. Everything that you build pretty much takes titanium, so now let's see what we need to build the Seamoth. Let's get on to it. I'm pretty excited about this. Seamoth. We need titanium ingot. That's what it is. A power cell glass we've got. We've got the lead. We need to build lubricant. So lubricant comes from those little glowing sea eggs. I think I have a couple here in my locker. I do. Let's build some of that. Lubricant. Lubricant has many useful sources. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so what else do we need to build the Seamoth? Got a lubricant. We need lead we have and a power cell. Don't remember how to build the power cell. Let's find out real quick. Power cell. We need 2 batteries and silicone rubber. So I think we can build silicone rubber out of the same glowing pods that we used to build the lubricant. Let's see if we can get that done. And there we got our rubber. I think that completes all the things we need to build the Seamoth. Let's see. Lubricant, lead, oh, and the power cell. Let's see. To build the power cell, I think we need 2 batteries, if I'm not mistaken. What? Unpowered. What happened? 0 of 75. Why is our power going down? There's always something in this game that keeps you on your toes. So 0 of 75. What does that mean? That must mean that the sun isn't out and our solar panel is not operating properly. I'm guessing sun 18 charge. Okay, so it's charging now. Maybe we should end up adding another solar panel at some point, but we're not going to do that now. I guess everything that you build with the fabricator uses solar or power. So you can see our power is slowly going up. It's at 6, at 7. I'm pretty well stocked though. I've got my pipes over here. Not sure what I'll use pipes for. Copper ore, titanium, which is empty at the moment. The green stuff, lithium, which is valuable, quartz, and I found silver ore and lots of gold. Also in the gold I found a diamond, which I don't know. When I found the diamond, it said that I had to repay all the minerals that I'm finding to whatever corp, but I'm not going to worry about that now. And I got my lead over here, which of course is used for radioactive stuff. Alright, so it looks like our fabricator's back online. We need to figure out how to build a power cell, and it looks like we can do that now. So there's our power cell. What do we need to build batteries? Should I build a second one just in case we run out of power? Let's go get some acid mushrooms and build another one because we've got plenty of copper ore. Do I got any in here? No, we don't. Oh, I got one. I think we need a few more than that though. But they're really readily abundant on the ground. They're pretty much everywhere, so we could build a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a couple more here in case we need them. My inventory is full. You can see how that beacon's showing up now, which is super useful because before I kind of just had to use coordinates and it was a real pain in the ass. Now it makes it real easy to find my new habitat. Every time you enter the habitat, it gives you that little welcome aboard, Captain, which is pretty gnarly. What else do we need for the battery? Power cell. Need copper ore. We got plenty of copper ore. Let's see. That's what makes this really awesome. Let's get rid of some of this titanium. Before, when we just had the emergency escape pod, it was pretty annoying because we just had that one little locker and it just wasn't, fitting our needs for what we needed. So it's pretty awesome to have all this storage now. You kind of can go out and scavenge and get whatever the heck you need. Electronics battery. 1, 2, 3. We'll do a power cell right away. High capacity mobile power source. Okay. So I think that we'll do one more. Just because I really don't want to run out while I'm traveling the seas. I think that we need more flowers. Let's go get some more flowers. Acid mushroom. I don't think I would advise eating these acid mushrooms because you probably have a real bad trip. But for battery power, they're pretty necessary. Let's see what we got here. Really love this new habitat. It kind of just makes the game because it's my own special little place. I like how it welcomes Captain when you come in. Alright, let's go ahead and build another power cell. We need some silicone rubber, so we need some more of those yellow things. I think we may need one more, so we'll run out and get that real quick. I think it's pretty close. I chose a really good spot to build my habitat because pretty much everything I need is super close and I don't have to travel far to get it, so it makes it really convenient even if I didn't have the storage lockers. This noise is really freaking me out. Okay, we got one more. Let's head back. You can see the beacon show up there. Yeah, I just can't even tell you how happy I am about that. I hear creatures. get on to building our silicone. Do we need lubricant or silicone? No, we need silicone, so we need one more of these. We're going to have to get rid of something here. We'll get rid of a med kit. I'll eat the other one. Alright, so we got 2 of these. Lubricant, silicone. Where's the silicone? Silicone rubber. Now we can go ahead and make our 3rd power cell. I'm just guessing that we're going to need these because of how the batteries work in this game. Let's see if we can build our Seamoth. Do we have everything we need? And we do. So I'm guessing we use the habitat construction tool to build the Seamoth. Well, let's just make sure before I go outside. Deplorables, vehicle bay. Do we need to build this first? Mobile vehicle bay. Now we use fabricator. I probably did not just want to do that. Let's see what that is anyway. That may come in super helpful anyway. So I think that I also found a counter, which is kind of cool. It's none of these, so I'm guessing, let's see what the, only need lubricant to build the Seamoth. So let's see what's in our inventory though. Let's see what this thing does. And this thing doesn't look like it runs on batteries, but it doesn't really look like it's moving that fastly compared to the Sea Glider. So let's, the vehicle bay. The Seamoth is not kind of showing up on here, so I think that we need to build some more lubricant. I saw. Let's use the fabricator. Get some more lubricant going. And we should be good to go now on the Seamoth. Fabricates vehicles from raw materials. Okay, so we did need to build that. Do we have enough for the Seamoth? We do. Alright, so let's see how to do this here. It's pushed 1. And it's deployed. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Looks like it's deployed here. Whoa. Whoa. And here we go. Let's build our Seamoth. And there we have it. Seamoth is built. Now how do we pack up this thing? And it's transportable, which is awesome. So let's go get rid of some of these materials. Hopefully our Seamoth doesn't fly away. Still take the Sea Glide. We'll get rid of that. We got battery, battery, battery. One power cell. We don't need the copper ore anymore, so we can get rid of that. Silicone rubber we don't need. Power cell, power cell. Maybe we should build another power cell, just in case. But let's go up there and see what's in the Seamoth. Get rid of this silicone rubber. We got plenty of that. Don't need to build any more of that. And this thing. Might want to take the radiation helmet, I'm guessing. And let's take our Seamoth for its maiden voyage. How freaking cool is this? So it does have power. Now this is freaking awesome. It's got lights, power, and it's fast as anything. Well, there you have it. Seamoth built. We got our beacon built. We got our... Oh, and you can assign quick slots to it, it looks like. So that's pretty awesome. The only thing I don't know is if can the Seamoth actually gather supplies? That would kind of make it just perfect. See if I can find something to build. I'm not sure what that was. That's something? No, that's nothing. Looks like everything's trying to hit us. So I'm guessing you still have to be real careful of animals because they can kind of mess you up. I hear them hitting off the sides and they don't sound too happy. But that's what the repair tool is for. It's pretty good at getting into tight spaces, I see. Well, let's just take a look if you can actually harvest stuff without getting out. And it doesn't, does it? No, it doesn't look like you can. So that's the downside. You still have to get out to harvest materials. But overall, this is going to be a much faster way to find a cure for the bacteria that I now have contracted. So stay tuned for the next episode where we're going to figure out how to heal ourselves. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're liking this series and subscribe for more great content.